Good day everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly click on subscribe button. Today, we will be solving this question. We have the length of the sides of a right angled triangle are represented by 3x plus 1 centimeter, 3x minus 1 centimeter, and x centimeter respectively. We are asked to find the value of x. Before we move on, let's try and draw our right angled triangle. So this is like a typical example of our right angle triangle. So to determine our hypotenuse, hypotenuse happens to be the longest side of a right angled triangle. So and if we look at our question critically, we see that we have 3x plus 1, 3x minus 1, then x. So let's assume the value of our x is 0. Let's assume the value of our x is 0, which is not possible because it's not possible for a side of a right angle triangle to be 0. So let's assume the value of our x is 1. So if the value of our x is 1, we have 3 times 1 minus 1. We have 3 times 1 plus 1, and we have 1. This shows that we have 3 times 1 will give us 3 minus 1. This will give us 2. We have 3 times 1 plus 1. This will give us 4. And we have 1. So this shows that this is our hypotenuse. So by doing this, we have our hypotenuse to be 3x plus 1. So we have other side to be 3x minus 1 and x. So with this, we can easily solve for the value of our x. So we have the longest side hypotenuse, the square of the longest side hypotenuse, to be the square, to be the summation of the square of two other sides. So with this, we have 3x plus 1 squared to be equal to what? 3x minus 1 squared plus x squared. So let's solve this out to determine the value of our x. So if I open this bracket, I have 3x plus 1 into 3x plus 1 will be equal to 3x minus 1 into 3x minus 1 plus x squared. So 3x multiplied by 3x, this will give us 9x squared plus 3x multiplied by 1 plus 3x plus 1 multiplied by 3x plus 3x plus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 1 to be equal to 3x multiplied by 3x. This will give us 9x squared minus 3x multiplied by minus 1. This will give us minus 3x minus 1 multiplied by 3x. This will give us minus 3x minus and minus plus 1 times 1 plus x squared. So let's collect the like terms. So we have 9x squared from our left hand side. So if I bring this 9x squared to my left hand side, the plus in front of this change to minus, we have minus 9x squared plus, this is 3x plus 3x, we have 6x. So from my right hand side, this one has gone. I have minus 3x minus 3x. This is increase in negative. This will give me minus 6x. So if I take this minus 6x to the left hand side, it turns to plus what? 6x. So I have plus 1 here. I have my plus 1. This is plus 1. When it comes to the left side, it will turn to minus 1. Then this is what? Plus x squared. When it comes to the left hand side, to change what? Minus x squared. This one equal to what? 0. So with this, it's easy for me to cancel some things out. I have plus 9x squared minus 9x squared to cancel each other. So I have plus 6x squared plus 6x squared. This will change to plus 12x. So plus 1 minus 1 will cancel each other as well. So we are left with minus x squared to be equal to what? 0. So this shows that we have 12x minus x squared to be equal to 0. So let me rewrite this. I have 12x minus x squared to be equal to 0 as our final expression here. So with this, we can easily factorize out x by saying x into bracket 12 minus x to be equal to 0. So this simply shows that we say our x to be 0, this our x to be 0, then whatever we have inside the bracket, that is 12 minus x as well, is equal to what? Is equal to 0. So this simply shows that if I take x to this side, so 12 will become what? This is minus. When it's come to right hand, I change the positive. Then it shows that x is either equal to 0 or x is equal to what? 12. But don't forget, you have to bear this in mind. It's not possible for a length of a right angle triangle to be 0. So from the expression I was given here, so if we want to test if our calculation is correct, it's easy for us to substitute for the value of these two for us to determine our real answer. So we have 3x plus 1 squared to be equal to what? 3x minus 1 squared plus what? X squared. From the rule of what? Hypotenuse, right angle triangle, that is the square of the hypotenuse, will be equal to the summation of the square of two other sides, that is the opposite and adjacent. So if we try to substitute for the value of 0, it's not possible for us to have the length of 0. So well, let's try and substitute for the value of 12. So if I substitute for 12 here, I have 3 times 12 plus 1 squared. Now we go to 3 times 12 minus 1 squared plus what? 12 squared. So this 3 times 12 gives us 36. 36 plus 1 squared equal to 36 minus 1 squared plus 12 squared. So this is 37 squared to be equal to 35 squared plus 12 squared. So if our calculation is correct, it shows that our left hand side must equal to our right hand side. So if I check this, that is 37 multiplied by 37, this will give us 1369. 1369 to be equal to, so 35 squared, that will give us 1225 plus 12 squared, that will give us 144. So if I add these two, that is 1225 plus 144, this will give me 9631 from here. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, kindly click on subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification for upcoming tutorials. Thank you. See you in the next tutorial.